The hovercraft. A little bit of history. The hovercraft. What exactly is it? Is it a plane? Is it a boat? Is it a car? Maybe it is a little bit of all of these combined. It is a versatile vehicle capable of transport in many ways. In the next 5 minutes or less, I will give you a bit of history and background information on this mode of transportation. Although many names are linked to the attempts of inventing something like the hovercraft, Sir Christopher Cockerell is the true inventor. While thinking of an idea on how to reduce water drag in boats, he started thinking of floating, and while experimenting, he put a cat food tin inside a coffee tin and used a hairdryer to force air between the two tins. This created an air cushion that made it float. The very primitive invention led him to recreate the idea on a larger scale. After many small-scale prototypes, this invention was patented and put on the secret list because of its possible beneficiality to the military. In 1958, the National Research Development Council, after it was taken off the secret list, funded the design and construction of the very first official hovercraft, the SRN-1. Its maiden voyage was on July 25, 1959, from Calais, France, to Dover, England. It could only hold 3 passengers. So, how does a hovercraft really work? The first functioning hovercraft led to many innovations to make the vehicle more efficient. For example, a rubber skirt was added to the bottom to create more lift. Propellers on top of the hovercraft create currents of slow-moving, low-pressure air that is pushed downward against the surface below the hovercraft. The currents are pushed underneath the vehicle with the use of fans. Bordering the bottom of the hovercraft is the flexible rubber skirt, sometimes also called a curtain, which traps the currents of air, keeping them under the hovercraft. These trapped air currents create an air cushion on any smooth surface, land or water. The air cushion reduces friction, making it glide with ease. The design of late hovercrafts have been adapted as well, from the flying saucer appearance to more clean-flowing, aerodynamic space shuttle looks. Of course, the size increased as well. Hovercraft usage around the world. The Navy and Army use hovercrafts for various tasks. For example, they use them for mine countermeasures because it operates smoothly in deep and shallow water, absorbing the shock waves of an exploding mine. It is also a great carrier for troops and their vehicles. It is quick and efficient no matter what terrain is encountered. The U.S.'s earliest use of the hovercraft was during the Vietnam War. Hovercrafts are commercially used in the past and present in some areas to ferry either cargo, mainly mail, or transport passengers and their vehicles. Unfortunately, the hovercraft ferry transporting passengers from Calais to Dover ended in 2000 because of the completion of the Channel Tunnel linking France to England by train. This made the ferry obsolete. One of the public hovercraft services still available is connecting the Isle of Wight to the English mainland. Further, hovercrafts have also been used to assist in hydrographic and seismic surveys in icy areas of the world, as well as oil spill recovery missions. They work much better in shallow areas, difficult terrains, and do not disturb the water surface like conventional boats do. Hovercrafts are also recreationally available for entertainment purposes such as fishing, racing, and golfing. Although diminishing in popularity for ferry purposes, it is still widely in use today for military application.